perfect team comp against the Jayce, the dog side of the matchup. So as knows the feel, tried to outlast, and he did. He got that chase kill on direct side. That was where the killer instinct that QV very rarely shows actually was pulled out. Big smiles from our boy Prey in the crowd. Zed or Yasuo. You think about how the game works. You're happy to find Lulu in the side lane. As I said, yes, of course, our kid has some answers to a Zed. So he ends up going for the Yasuo, but I could have seen it. I actually could have seen it there. But sadly, Bedd is the confirmation in the Zed for Bedd. Equation, when it comes to the decision, he's got a lot of knockups, and the knockup party,
especially around the early skirmishes where the Brawl may not be in position. An exciting one. We'll see what happens in game number 2.
They're on the KT side.
Peanut's going to make his way back down again, and Zenit face checks him. I've seen this one before, guys, and that's First Blood going over to GEN.G, much like it did in game number 1.
Gave him a Cosmic Smash with the dunk on this skin. Goes
all those
straight.
annoying Lulu things.
Are we doing it?
He is going to be okay. That's a visual bug.
Wait,
that was
trunk
real
on the visual bug?
Oh, that was super cool.
I've never seen that before.
I know, I haven't seen a bunch
usually-
here, but he's just happy to continue here in this game. Score looking for the dive, actually. This could be a problem. He doesn't have a huge Narbar, and that's just going to be the flash. Smeb finishes it off, and Score happily tanks that one up. Looks like he's done that
side of that. But Peanut trying to come up with the mirror play down low.
Yeah, he's going to go straight in there as well as Zenit. They're looking for the knockup. He finds it as well as Ruler picked up turret aggro. That's a bad news story. A Snowflower comes in. GEN.G use their teleport to get under here, and they do guarantee the kill, but Smeb too late on his teleport to follow up.
Trying to get everything, a KT roster, melee range ultimate from Zenit. Didn't want to get the flash for follow flash, wanted to re-enter lane with flash, so just dies. And they go for the turret now.
All right, Life, I don't know what that one's about, but the flash from Snowflower is really going to help KT out here. That's the interrupt on the hero's entrance, but it is going to be Jayce picking up the kill regardless.
Well, that was a fiesta, and it ends up with so much time.
Yeah. Well, Zenit going to be engaged on once again. Snowflower doesn't find any taunt there as the Unbreakable's great at stopping the Winds of War. But Peanut now looking for a turnaround, just dunks on top of Score. But I don't think he can actually get anything done as Bdd's here. Score's going to go down. Ruler does grab that kill, and QV has made it through here. The Meganar is available, but not the ultimate. Doesn't matter. Double kill for the Kalista.
TP advantage gets them the double kill, but they'll want objectives, not just the dissonance. And we'll have the attachment coming, as that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Wild Growth does come in there eventually for Fly. Hasn't used his flash just yet. As Whimsy's going to be there. Oh, the flash had to respect there. As now KT are looking for the Gnar, and they'll find him. Hero's entrance comes down just to finish that one off. Snowflower's going to help lock down yet another Drake for KT.
Can't build towards an Ardent Sensor in the side lane to take Jayce. That's not how it works. Goodbye, Fly. Goodbye, Ocean Drake. They want on both sides of the map, and
now
they got the
see QV face checking and dying, and then Smeb doing even more, as I hope that we'll just get the replay of the other one that was happening during the replays. Now everything's happening while this replay is going on as the Kalista does take down Snow. Do not collect 200.
2018 Smeb has finally reconnected to the server. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank goodness. Snowcloud's just going to die here in this replay. Sorry for the spoiler.
A lot has happened.
Decent amount of chunk damage onto Zenit. He gets a bit of his health back with his Blade of the Ruin King.
Ruler has his core and Alula next to him. They want to fight now. They want an honest 5v5.
Yeah, looking for Snowflower, but he turns it all the way around. Peanut immediately goes into stasis at full health. Zenit throws out the culling, but can't kill the Jarvan. QV's got a gigantic Narbar, and KT play around it very nicely.
And Ruler really wants the 5v5 now, but KT win in the side lane, and they don't have to fight unless they really want to.
Yeah, back stopped, and Bdd not able to get the knock up there. Score was looking for it as well.
And Zenit does like to face check.
Snowflower does as well, and he's going to get knocked up, and Life is going to follow through with an ultimate that no one is going to do anything about. That's Score party casking here in the mid lane as Smeb wants to lock down Ruler. Fate's Call's going to be there. No, of course it isn't, because Life just used it to throw himself under a turret. That was a very weird passage of play.
And yet, it continues, Atlas.
Yeah, Ruler underneath this turret does have a lot of shields, and of course the Ardent Sense are going to be helping actually staying up to his credit, as GEN.G just decided to pull the trigger on the Baron, and they know that their Kalista is extremely strong. And they've got an Ardent Sensor as well. QV doesn't have much of a Narbar as Score. Gonna come on over there, looking to lock him down as GEN.G pull off the Baron. Oh, so unfortunate, and they just lose their Gnar and are unable to get anything. Inside track now on the outer turret, mid lane, and KT will take a kill and a tower. but basically no contest.
Very decisive by KT. Just kill the person who's not grouped the rest of the team. They anticipate the flank. Now they push forward. Jayce does some damage.
Yeah, exactly. And Fly, unfortunately, just does not. Even without a Baron buff, these little answers are not really working as there's a Cataclysm. Peanut gets a wild growth and now won't be available on anyone else. Bdd jumping on forward, doesn't have the ultimate, remember, used it on QV. And now they think that the health bars are low enough for KT to just go and do the Baron.
And it seems that Ruler forgot that he actually used his QSS on the knock-up there, even though there was no ultimate for Bdd. He rolls out, that means QSS down, Cleanse still on cooldown.
Yeah, and Ruler going to play frontline here as Redemption gives vision of this Baron pit. Peanut should be able to get in there, but it's not going to be enough. Immediate flash out does come in, and Gen.G can still save this if they can win this team fight, but KT's disengage is still happening. Fate's call. He's going to get a lot of AoE, and the Ren sets have started. Fly gets pounced on, and Ruler's just getting ran around this fight. Peanut wants to find Snowflower. Bdd, the sticks have launched themselves in there, and now the bounce back on QV. Ruler gets another one. Can he get it? As Score jumps on forward, the rend is going to be used without a reset, and Ruler has to back away.
Man, that was definitely what we thought would happen when it comes to Ruler, but unfortunately all his allies fall around him, and he doesn't have a second frontliner to make the play happen, and now Smeb says, I'm going to blow you up.
Yep, and Ruler has absolutely no idea as the Empowered Shock Blast doesn't land. This might actually be a big deal moment, because remember, you need to lock him down, but there the hammer falls, and that is 900 gold claimed for the Jayce.
The delayed ace, but they do take down every member of the enemy. Picks up the scuttle. Smeb needs to invest his teleport to do it, but a big amount of gold from the bounty.
Yeah, exactly. 7,000 now the lead for KT. This is nothing like game number one. That was very close for a long time, and this is what KT's composition can do. Get themselves together, lock down picks if ever they see someone by themselves. And they've had sole vision of this area for a very long time.
And yet, look how much of a fiesta it is. It's a 24 damage Baron that's auto-attacked by a Jayce to go down, so it could have been a Peanut steal. And this fight goes a little bit differently. You almost see Ruler hard carry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Life sacrifices himself. Fly does the same thing, but they did set up a great double knock-up. This wasn't to be, as Ruler just gets ran around, and there's just too many GAs and problems here for them to worry about.
Turns is open by the end. He plays this as well as he can, but outnumbered. And then Smeb with Guardian Angel. Just run up. He's 3 levels ahead and has 6 items, I believe, so.
Yep, not a lot that he could do there. So Ren, he wanted to use it as late as possible, but it was a little bit too late in the end, and KT fans are so happy that they're doing well in the mid lane. Wave is not quite knocking on the door just yet, though, as Ruler. Very aggressive move. They are just going to blow up the Braum so well, but Peanut has dived in. He is in the right position. Sacrifice, but down to a GA, and Ruler is at full health. There's a lot of low health bars on KT's side, but the Jarvan just cannot withstand this. And QV now, he's holding on to his ultimate, but he just can't get in position to use it.
There's no front-to-back team fighting. The Lulu does not provide enough to actually impact the fight. No damage from her, of course. I think KT's going to force that game number 3 and 6 on the night, Atlas.
Yep, exactly right. Yesterday was 6 games as well, and today was the 6 games that we wanted, Papa Smithy. Ruler going to try and salvage this one as best he can, but I think even he knows that this could be a really big problem. Skull has to go into a stopwatch, and Fly is going to set up that kill, and now Gen.G hold on for a little bit longer. It does feel like the beginning of the end here for Gen.G. Probably should start thinking about game. Still there as well, and he holds that World Championship himself, as that's the culling. He's going to come down onto Life, but Fate's Call is in there. We've got a decent knock-up. Here's the Wombo combo. Ruler, he's able to grab the first one. Bdd going down very low. Already the Jayce has done a bunch of work, though, and there's GAs on the side of KT. Rolls a good knock-up onto Smeb, but look at his health bar. It is so incredibly large, and yes, so is Ruler's, but he's just dying. And look, this is how the game has felt the entire time. Ruler against the world, and honestly, this KT Rollster squad has proved that the world is bigger.
And that means it's all about the game 3 in this must-win game to stay away from relegation. Africa are down there. Neither KT nor Gen.G want to join in their plight, and we'll need to know one more game's result before we see who picks up the series win.
Exactly right. 1 Nexus turret, 1 Nexus, and KT bring us to a game number 3 and a game number 6 of the night. I'm surprised the both of us can still talk, Papa Smithy, but we're going to have to go the whole distance here as KT do have a much better performance as far as turnarounds are concerned. That was definitely up there. GEN.G's composition, I think, was far inferior from their Game 1 composition, but now have a chance to right that wrong